Happy Tuesday. Excuse my hair, my little scarf. I have to lay my edges down, y'all know. But anyways, I was coming on here to discuss this situation that dropped on my heart about being mindful of how we speak to others. I myself, growing up, I've had instances of people saying like, oh, you're too this, you're too that. Even now as an adult, like, I have people tell me, oh, girl, you are just so extra. Why you gotta do the most? And that saying, you may be too little, to this, too much, to this, to that, for some people, but you'll be just right for the correct people. I personally believe that statement to be true. In this world, a lot of humans in general, tend to project, how they want you to behave around them, because it makes them feel most comfortable, and so we have to be mindful of what we're telling other people, like telling a person that they are too much, or telling a person that there are too little of this. You're essentially saying that there is a character flaw. And so depending, so now we're projecting, and this starts at a young age. This is not just, it just happens in adulthood. This starts with babies, with the elementary school kids. People start projecting these statements upon these children. Oh, you're too this, you're too that, and trying to tone them down or trying to spruce them up. You need to pucker up, buttercup. Oh, you're a Debbie Downer, and projecting all of these statements upon these children, and then children end up growing up and to confuse young adults, and now they have to find themselves, right? But what is the root of all this? Everybody's having to find themselves because they were never able to be their true selves as they were growing up. And then, even then, like, once you find yourself, you'll still encounter people that feel like, you're this and you're that, and you still push through that grain and you stay secure within yourself because you know who you are, But we have to be mindful of projecting onto people and trying to put them in this box to where we feel comfortable. If this person may be somebody who you can't really handle, that's okay. Then you have to take it upon yourself and hang out with individuals whom you feel most comfortable with, instead of telling this person essentially that you need to change, because you need to tone it all down. No, you go with people who you feel most comfortable with. And then even with the person that is being, chastised by how they act, or given constructive criticism, depending on how you look at it, that person, how do you feel? If you're around people that are saying you're too this and too that, be mindful how you feel. Does it make you feel good? Does it affect you in a way to where now you're morphing and changing to meet their expectations? And now every time you're around this person, you feel like, you're muting yourself. You feel like you have to walk on eggshells, or you feel like you gotta work harder for their approval. If you're feeling that way, then maybe you have to move around and figure out who your true, group is. Because it's I just feel like it's time out for especially adults, for people to have to walk around feeling uncomfortable in certain situations, having to tone themselves down or up based off of others, and if everybody can do their part and making sure that we are not, causing like an insecurity or creating a flaw that is essentially not that person, and maybe something inside of you, instead of projecting onto others, just look inwardly and say, okay, you know what, I'm not going to even say that. Let me just move around. And yeah, just move around and focus on you and why does this person make me feel uncomfortable? Why is this person's character so extra to me? Why is that extra? You know, think about that. Like, think about that as a young child. You know, you telling a child, they're very enthusiastic. Because I'm a teacher, so I see this all the time. You see children that are very enthusiastic, and then certain people try to tone that down and be like, you're too much. No, instead of saying they're too much, maybe this student, this is a future actor or actress. Let me get you in theater. Let me plug you in a spot where you can really use this talent, woo, to the 10th power. You know, oh, this student likes to debate. You know, sometimes we like to look at students, oh, you're disrespectful, don't go back and forth. No. Sometimes that student, like, I'll hone into these little gifts. Like, okay, got a little debater on my hands. And I will use that as a piece to help hone that. Okay, let me plug you in with speech and debate. You know, or even ask the student, hey, so what's your advice on it? What do you think about that? What would you say about this? And really cultivate that gift. Okay? Oh, this person is shy or more quiet than all the others. Where can I use that? You know? Oh, this person may be quiet, but oh, they are a great writer. Oh my goodness. You can really write a book. Okay? And of course, you can mold and help